welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back here to Trackside Racing Network. I am your host for tonight's broadcast, Mr. Adam Chapman, back over here, ready to get this race underway. Live from Five Flags Speedway, which should be a very fun race. We'll have to wait and see how it all works out, but should be a fun race for us to cover here, down here in Florida. It's going to make things a little bit wild, so I have to make sure my settings are out on my thing. But we are live here at Five Flags, here in the Cup cars, as you see, the 89 going for a spin. We're going to see that quite a bit tonight, 175 laps around Five Flags Speedway. It should be a fun race, though. After a great doubleheader race last week, we come in here tonight. I'm going to make sure all this is actually up to date. Sorry, I was checking something. Last week, of course, we've seen a good race, that is, where Ross Canoe picked up the win at Talladega and Johnny actually picked up the win at Charlotte Roval, which was actually a really good race over at Charlotte Roval. Talladega, of course, always a close finish. But tonight, Five Flags Speedway, Trent Ringler on top of the board. His last win came out Auto Club Speedway back on January 10th. Here we are, March 21st. Should be fun. Some big news coming out this week for TRM. We're going to be broadcasting another series starting Wednesdays. And that's going to be fun. Looking forward to the Sim 500 Truck Series. We'll be covering them guys starting the duels this Wednesday. And, of course, Thursday, Red Sox Race League, and back here on Sunday. So, there you go. There's a 3 broadcast. I'm not taking any more at the moment, so sorry for everybody asking. But it is what it is. So we do got 2 races before the playoffs, and that's kind of what we can look at. And coming into tonight, 16 drivers make the race. It did get shaken up a little bit last week. Michael Trevarthen moved up into the top 16. Jeff Hollingsworth now 15th. Levi Poland now 14th. But we go over to Mark Jenkins. He went from 14th back to 17th, and now 2 points behind for that. Kyle Vermeer is now 5 points behind in 18th. Jesse Burnell, Brendan Madonia, your top 20. So we'll have to wait and see. Patrick Desonier, I said it, 26th place in the number 93 Infinite Hero car. Of course, the Infinite Hero, one of the, I don't want to say sponsors, but it is one of the partners, somewhat of a partner. We basically promote them here on the channel. Not really a partner or sponsor, but we do promote them here on the channel for this league because they are such great people, helping military veterans when they come back home from all that stuff. But, of course, Tampa SUV Rentals as well. Hope you guys like the new overlay looking thing. I'm not quite done with it yet. That's why you don't see me behind the desk over there. I'm trying to figure out something to put in that open space. Don't really know what I'm going to put there yet, but I'm definitely going to put something there. We'll figure it out. We'll see. Anyway, got about 50 seconds remaining here in practice before we hop down to Five Flags Speedway. This is a fun place to race. Maybe not so much fun in the Cup car. It's going to be a little wild, as you see a lot of drivers having some issues already with turn 1 here in this one. Yeah, so let's get ready to go. Are we live over on Facebook, by the way? Let me double check this because we're supposed to be live over on Facebook as well. So I need to double check this to make sure we're good, or maybe I forgot to hit start. Anyway, we're live. So let's get ready to go racing here for Five Flags Speedway. Let's actually get ready to hop down to the track here in right about now, because why not? Yeah, we'll hop down there now for qualifying. So we are down at Five Flags. Surprise. Let's get ready to go racing. Let me know who you're pulling for. Who do you think's going to get the win tonight? Anything's possible here. You know, when it comes to short track racing, I like saying, hey, Judy, good to see you. Yeah, slipping and sliding is definitely what it's going to be. So, when it comes to short track racing, as weird as it sounds, a lot of things can happen quick, kind of like at a super speedway, where things break out, especially on such a small track like this, where if there is a wreck, and there probably will be, things are going to happen in a hurry. So you got to be one of the guys to not get involved in that. Here's Dwayne Hunt rolling out And that Ford, speaking of the Fords, if we go and actually look at the Manufacturers Championship, Ford sits second in that with one win this season. I think that came last week as well. But Chevrolet still with the most points in the Points Manufacturer Championship. Over on the team side, AEW Motorsports 43 points ahead of MPH Alliance, which I think that actually changed hands last week too. I think the Old Guys Roll was actually third. I can't remember. So there you go. Dwayne Hutt, top of the board. Kyle Bromere out there as well. Derek Pemberton, Johnny out there, Jess Bennell. We'll check in with Derek here in just a moment. Using my co-broadcaster, I always like to see how he kind of does. Johnny to the top of the board. Here comes Kyle to the start-finish line. And he goes up to 14th. Here's Derek Pemberton coming to the start-finish line, number 82, Mountain Dew. Chevrolet, pretty good. Fifth. All right. Yep. Good qualifying effort for Derek. He was actually looking forward to this place, though. He said Five Flags is one of his favorite tracks. I'm going to try to talk to him in just a moment. After we get done qualifying, we'll try to dial him up like we usually do. Fifth place, not bad for Mr. Pemberton. Well, if he holds it. He's still got some fast cars that could come out, though, and not come back to Tier 2. But we'll see. Todd Cray, Brentley Glasser still got to come out. Trevarthen, Trent Ringler. So we'll see how it all plays out for him. Here's Todd Cray, the number 21. GTR Simulator Pits in Paradise car, by the way. And I always liked his logo on the front of that car. The PetsInParadise.com car. It's pretty nice. It's always been one of my favorite logos in iRacing on these cars. I've known Todd now for a while, so good to still see that logo from time to time. Plus some colors just pop out. Here is Craig coming off turn 4. Putting down one lap. Good lap there. 16.5. Going to be good enough for P number 1 for Mr. Craig. Of course, he has some starts in the Grand National Series over in the real life side of things. He had some starts over there a while back, so a little bit of experience could be coming in here. Here's the 23 of Brent Adams, the Ford Mustang. Working on his outlap, coming to the green flag, and he will take the green flag. Still a few cars left to roll. Levi Poland maybe getting ready to roll. I can't tell if he's rolling or... Yeah, there he goes. Oh, the 23 snapped. I seen the back end snap on that car, and around he went and hits the wall pretty good. There's Levi Poland. Brent Adams will get one more chance at qualifying, by the way, in the 23. It looks like Poland going to shut the car down as well and maybe restart here in qualifying. Minute 20 seconds left. Michael Trevarthen, another car that has not went out yet. Glasser also not out. Here's Brent Adams taking his second green flag lap. Currently in 20th place at the moment, I do believe. Trevarthen also out on the track. We'll hop back over to him here in just a moment. 17.105 for Brent Adams. That's going to be good enough for 20th. Levi Poland, 16.842. Good enough for P17. Here's Mike Trevarthen. Good enough for P6. Knocking Derek back to 7th. Jeff Eunice back to 8th. Hollingsworth and Andrew Chapman back to 10th. Trevarthen looking to go a little bit more here. Maybe grab that pole away. Across the start-finish line. Does not improve. And here comes a car that is going to not make... he's not qualifying? Trent Ringler was supposed to qualify, but not going to have enough time here in qualifying to get this lap in. So he's going to be starting way back in the back, and that is not necessarily a good thing here because you got to try to pass all these cars and not get caught up in something. So qualifying is over, so that gives me the opportunity to talk to Derek Pemberton because I like talking to Mr. Pemberton. Hey, Derek, side him up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Looks like you qualified P7 here at Five Flags. I was actually talking about this race a moment ago. You actually are a fan of this place, and it looks like it showed here in practice.
Yeah, we kind of started figuring it out there right there towards the end of practice. So feel pretty good. I feel like I had a lot of confidence going in. Just the car is extremely loose right now in the qualifying. In qualifying, it was really really loose. So I was somehow lucky enough to keep it, and be able to go pretty quick, get into seventh. We really think that this car will get better as the race goes along.
Yeah, because this is
Maybe
the
we'll get
nighttime
it.
setup, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hopefully it'll get better as this race goes along. I think we got a pretty fast 82 Mountain Dew Watermelon
Okay,
Chevrolet
it ain't
here. So
watermelon.
what
All
is it
right,
then?
major melon, bro.
Whatever, same
No, it's
difference.
not the same thing. There's literally a big watermelon on the side. It literally
I
says major
can't
melon.
see that.
I'm aware of
I
this.
can't see that.
Hey, hey, that makes
But
me so mad right now.
well, here, you know what? I'll make sure to stick my head out the window here and make sure I look at it next time I want
Well,
to call
fuck you,
it out.
birdies. You go by is what I want to do.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but no, I think we got a pretty good chance here. We're pretty much now in a win's the only way we're going to make the playoffs. So, we're going to have to try to do what we can do in this race, and then next week, and try to see maybe we can find a way to sneak our way in.
Good luck, man.
All right, thank
Thanks,
you.
buddy. And there's Derek Pemberton. So he'll be starting back in seventh. It does look like. Looking forward to this race. This should be a fun one, I do believe. Congratulations, Todd Cray, though, picking up the pole here at Five Flags, and I loaded him up to a long overlay, boys. I am, and girls, I'm sorry. Let me switch back to this one. I was not supposed to be that one. So we are rolling here from Five Flags Speedway. Hopefully I can get it transferred over quick enough. So Derek said that he was pretty much a win in the end, which is true. He said it's a must win, which I'm not quite sure if that's true. He's 40 points. He needs a lot of luck to happen. It's not necessarily a mathematically you have to win in the end, but I mean, it does look that way. But we'll see. Anyway, Todd Gray ready to take us to the green flag 2 times around here from Five Flags. There you look at the field. A lot of good cars in this one. A lot of things are going to happen in this one. 175 laps. This race goes by in a hurry. Believe me, this race could be finished literally in under an hour. That's how quick these cars run here. It probably won't with cautions, but we'll see how it all plays out. As I don't know pit stops either. That's going to be interesting to see how long we can go, because I'm not quite sure on that either. Or do we have to pit at all? Anyway, I'm guessing we will hit pit road though, just because yellows. Pace truck drop it off. We're set to get round number 11 underway. As we wait for the green flag. Green flag is out of the air. We're racing here for Five Flags. This is pretty much a big race, but we got a big wreck already. And caution's going to come out early. There was multiple cars, and there is the yellow. And Derek Pemberton, I think, was in it. He did get a little bit of nose damage. He's going to be all right. But what happened? This happened up in front of him, I do believe. Somebody got wheel spin. Oh, right there. Another 17. Looks like somebody gave him the old boot. Joshua gets a lot of damage. Who actually hit him? Also, there was a checkup up front. That's wild. You don't usually see a checkup. The 4 had to be the one to check up, I'm guessing. Oh, 4 got wheel spin. Wow. Or missed the shift 1. And there you go. You see the 10 above, the 97, 89. Now, a lot of these cars did get damaged, but one good thing about it, look at the standstill that just happened here at Five Flags. That is wild. I mean, it just stopped. Look at that. Holy crap. Watch this. That is wild. Wow. So we did not complete one lap, which is interesting. So I think that means a single file restart, I do believe. We'll have to wait and see if that's the case, but Todd Cray is still going to be your leader, but the 4 missed that shift. He gets away pretty much damage free. Yeah, I don't see no damage on the 4's car, but that was a wild one though. You don't see that too often. I thought he missed the shift. That's what I couldn't tell. Like the back end kicked out like it wanted to go, but he didn't get up to speed. So, anyway, what's everybody been up to this week? It's been a few days since I've been on here because everybody had a week off, so I actually had a week off myself. So what's everybody been up to here this week? Watching some... Anybody watch the NASCAR race today? I actually didn't watch it, which was pretty interesting. I just, didn't watch it. No reason why. But let me know. NCAA bracket came out. I know Derek's over. Yeah, he likes that. We got like a little thing going on in the team as we are doubling back up, by the way, to get ready to go back green, it looks like. Pace truck point. Wow, that was wild. Anyway, we're about to go back green flag field, not stacked up completely as the green flag is back out in the air. And we are rolling here once again from Five Flag Speedway. Up front, here comes Dwayne Hunt. Or I'm sorry, that is Todd Guest to the inside of Dwayne Hunt. Hunt up on the outside, not where you want to be here at Five Flags. Of course, everybody knows the inside is preferred line. It's going to be interesting to see if the middle lane comes in at all. I don't think so, but Guest takes away P2. Here is Derek Pemberton. And Johnny, this is for P5. How about Derek trying to work his way into the top 5? Haven't seen that in a while here for the 82 car. And it looks like Pemberton and the P5. Oh, the 89 getting loose on the bottom. It's Jeff Units. Big checkup. The 33 of Mark Jenkins looks like he's got some nose damage. Well, never mind, there ain't no nose, so he's definitely got some nose damage because there ain't one. But still, inside the top 10, that's what's one thing that's going to happen here. You're going to be able to get damage and still run. It just depends how, how bad you're really damaged. Is it something that requires repairs or not? If not, you're usually pretty good to keep going, especially in a place like this. Depending on your acceleration, which to me is the most important thing is really here is your acceleration, getting out of the corners. Here's the 17, Joshua underneath the 40 car, which is Charlie Woods, who's a lap down. Jeff Units getting passed by Trent Ringler. How about Trent? He started dead last and already up to 8th. A lot of that because of that big wreck that we've seen. And Jesse Bennell is on pit road here as well, which not super surprising. He was involved a little bit in that crash as well. Mark Jenkins, Trent Ringler, 7th place. It's a good looking view out of the back of Mark Jenkins' car. Oh, wrecking behind them. We stayed green. That was Bronson Thomason. Nope, we're going to have a yellow. It was Joshua Sharif in the 17 who about came back down in front of traffic. That was sketchy. I think he actually had help. I think he had it saved. He was running behind the 10 of Rob Jenkins and gets it a little too hot. He had it saved. Oh, no, he actually did not have it saved. And he comes back up. There you go. And right there, pulls back down. Caution flag number 2 comes out here tonight. Welcome to Short Track Racing, where tempers will flare, which is always funny to me. Anyway, brings up the yellow. Should be curious to see pit stops here. Mark has no nose. Yeah, it definitely did not look good. I think he'll be all right though. Honestly, he's running 7th. I feel like he's still fast even with no nose, which I guess this track's not very aero dependent, which makes sense. Next week, regular season finale, we go to Atlanta Motor Speedway for 125 laps over at Atlanta. Looking forward to that. And then from there, the playoffs will begin. March 28th, we have the first of 4 playoff races when we head to the Monster Mile at Dover International Speedway. We do have the week off after Dover But then we go to Pocono, which is going to be fun. Then we go to Nashville Fairgrounds, which is another good short track. And then we go to Las Vegas for the season finale, or the championship race, should I say. So we'll see. Looks like Jess Bennell is out of tonight's race here as well, unfortunately. And sadly for Jesse, who was 19th in points, he is now going to be in a must-win situation next week at Atlanta, which is a very good possibility. I feel like Jesse actually has not had a good season, though, in the Cup cars. He did really well in the trucks. Almost won a championship, or had a chance to win the championship over there in the truck series. But since the Cup cars, hasn't really fared well. I do know these guys are going to Xfinity next season. So, see how he does then. But so we're getting ready to shut the pace car lots off. And get ready to go green here very shortly. There we go. Green flag is out of the air. We're racing here once again from Five Flag Speedway. Up front, Todd Cray still leading the way. Battle right now going to be for P3. How about Derek Pemberton? I can't say enough. I knew, he's been practicing for this race quite a bit this week by himself. And he said he wanted to do a good race in here. He said he don't think he's got what it takes to win. But he's been really trying hard. That's one thing I'll say about him. You know, he gets a lot of flack from a couple of people, but he has worked his hiding off practicing for this race. He said he was really looking forward to Five Flags. So he likes short track racing. So, not super surprised to see him doing what he's doing, but kind of surprising at the same time, I guess. I don't know. Good for him, though. Hunter Waters and the two of Andrew Chapman making a little bit of contact off turn 4. Brentley Glasser was there as well. He looks to the inside of the Hunter's Fried Pickles, number 7. They ain't going to make that 3 wide, no. Virginia Tech, number 2 of Andrew Chapman. Virginia Tech may win this. Oh, 3 wide at Five Flags. This ain't going to work. There it goes. Patrick in the back. Around goes the 2. Virginia Tech into the wall. Probably like their championship hopes. And the caution flag comes out here for the 3rd time. As, he may go a lap down. He's not going to go a lap down, but caution does come out here on lap 28. So, Michael Trevarthen, Todd Guess, and Derek Pemberton's coming down pit lane. Interested to see Derek come down pit lane. Curious about the tire wear of what they have. So, Derek, if you can hear me, give me an idea. I probably won't say it on the broadcast right now because I don't want your competitors to know too much. But let me know the tire wear. Mark Jenkins still doing a good job. Still sixth place. Getting ready to get this one back underway as the pace lights flicks off on the pace car. And they are off, so we're getting ready to go back racing here once again. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Michael Spartan, Todd Craig down into turn one. And I did get information on the tire wear update, so I'm not going to say much right now just to see who. You don't know who's really listening. I don't want to give Derek's strategy away for anything. So here you go, Trent Ringler underneath, taking away P6 from Dwayne Hutt. Looking back at Hunter Waters, who runs P8 right now in the number 7. They supposedly updated the sparks here as well, so we'll notice that here in a little bit as this race continues on. Here comes the 24 underneath the 89. Jeff Unit's falling back a little bit. Hard damage right now on that right front, and he gets a little bit of the wall right there as well. Here comes Mark Jenkins now underneath the 89. On board with 33 as he runs in P11. Trying to take away the 10th spot. Or was trying to take away the 10th spot. Who is that up in front of him? Josh Connors in the 15. P10 at the moment. Ringler falling back here some. Now back to 10th place. Lead off Poland, Andrew Chapman going underneath Poland, taking over the 25th spot, a little bit further back in the field. Ray Polkin, Charlie Woods. I'm sorry, this is Ross Cadu. And the 46 of Polkin coming out of turn number 4. Pemberton there as well, trying to take it away from Polkin here. I'm going to watch this battle a little bit between. We'll wait. Oh, wrecking up in front. And that is the 23 that goes around. Once again, Brent Adams. We've seen him have issues in qualifying. Now, did he do the same, or did he have some help? Patrick making slight contact with the 93. That's 2 times now that Patrick has been involved in hitting someone. Patrick really wasn't greatest in practice, but unfortunately, gets into him right there. He is up to 12th at the moment, though. Oh, here they come, leaders on pit road. Some of them staying out, some of them coming in, most coming in. There's Todd Cray. 4 tires, I would guess. So now I can actually talk about tires since most of these guys did pit. Don't know what they are now, but the tire wear wasn't a lot, to be completely honest. But it looks like 4 tires and down the way. As pace car works out of turn 4, these guys better get going. Pace car start finish line and to the strut. Looks like everybody's going to be good. Already 44 laps into this one. we get set to go back green here shortly. Pace lights are off on the pace car, so we will be going back this time. Here we go. Green flag back out in the air. We're racing here once again. Johnny up front. Dwayne Hunt now losing second to Trent Ringler, who stayed out. Jeff Enos P4. First car with fresher tires, is in fifth. Rob Jenkins. The first car did pits back in seventh at the moment. May have a caution coming out as we got smoke in the background. Everybody appears to be rolling. I'm not quite sure where this actually happened at, but here. So I think it was Mark Jenkins. Had some, got some right there, the 15. Guess got a little piece of, the 97 hard hit. We stay green though. So Jenkins a little bit of damage to the back end as well. Should be okay with that, but on P20 right now. Andrew Chapman. Remember we seen him wrecked earlier. He's now back up inside the top 10. And as we watch Todd Cray. Todd was the leader for most of the start of this race. Went down pit road. Running right behind Ross Cadieux and 12. The Fast Forward Esports machine. Todd Craig to the inside. Takes it away. Moving himself up to P8. Todd looks really fast tonight. I'm not going to lie. Like he is on rails. Here he goes. This big pass right here with Hunter Waters. Hunter actually beat Todd out of pit road, so see right there, Craig maybe thinking about going 3 wide and not going to do it. Looking at 6, now looking at 5th as he's underneath the 10 of Rob Jenkins here. It's a matter of time. Todd Craig is just going to pick these guys off. Fresh tires will play a factor after a few laps. And Craig takes 4th away. This is pretty wild to watch. You also see Josh Connors kind of following him through this. Great opportunity for him to pick up spots here as well. It might be a battle here for second. Dwayne Hunt underneath Trent Ringler here for P2. Takes that spot away. Behind Jeff Enos is a ton of cars and they look really fast. P11 on back. See smoke, we stayed green. I'm not sure what the smoke was off, but was it Todd Craig? I think it might have been Craig actually. Here's what happened. Josh Connors may have gotten into the back of him. Here's a look. And yep, a little bit of a checkup from the 26. Caused a stack up. No damage on Craig's car, but does make him lose a couple spots, so he'll be able to work his way back up there. How about Patrick DeSaulnier up in P8? And he continues to work for him. He said he was looking forward more to this track than he was Phoenix. Because he's been around the Xfinity car at Phoenix. He's doing a good job here, running the top 10. Not bad at all. Derek Pemberton right down here as well after he was running really good and then came down pit road and has had issues since. We watched Johnny out front, 62 laps into this one, still leading the way. Jump back in the field a little bit and see some of the other guys are doing. Take a look here at Kyle Vermeer. We're on P10 in the number 90 Jurassic Park car. Doing a nice job. Oh, we might have a battle right there in front of him. Trent Ringler, yeah. Trent Ringler falling back a little bit. He gets passed by Todd Craig. Craig's working his way back up. It's Charlie Woods. And the 23 of Brent Adams is for 13. Adams had trouble in qualifying and in the race a few moments ago. And here he is working his way back up as he takes 13th away. Everybody somewhat spaced out for the most part up inside the top 20. Everybody's pretty much running single file right now for the most part. Maybe have a pass here. Nope, not yet. Here you go, battle for second. Hunter Waters underneath Dwayne Hutt. Looks like kind of this take away. You also see Todd Guest there as well. Trying to take third away. He does. Here comes Todd Craig trying to take fourth away from Hunt. And he does as well. Michael Trevarthen underneath the 17 of Joshua. Takes that spot away. And we got a yellow. And it looks like, I don't see anything back here. Let's see. I don't see where the yellow actually came from. Who is that running around? Oh, is that the 90 that went around? Kyle Vermeer, yep. Did he have help from the 68? Watch right here. Yes, he did. Him and the 68 get together. And around he goes. That was unfortunate. Bryson Thomason. Pit road's open. Hunter Waters. Todd Craig staying out. First car, Johnny coming on pit road. There you go. Lucky dog looks to be Derek Pemberton in the 82 car. He must have needed that one. So we'll get ready to do it again. As see Johnny right now, but let's jump up to Hunter Waters. As you see the lights. One thing about Five Flags, the lighting here is really weird. It's not really the best lighting, to be completely honest. On iRacing, you can see that the lights are not really updated compared to the new track now, but or not the new track, but the Five Flags now. So the lighting not the best, but that's all right. All right, here we go. As the green flag is out. Sorry, I was actually behind. As you see, 7 getting done in the way. Really good right now. Battle's going to be a little bit further back in the field. Right there. As that's Johnny. Remember, we seen him lead quite a bit a few moments ago. I thought we had yellows in there. I'm trying to find out. But I don't see anything. We do got a yellow, but my flags ain't on. Unfortunately, not sure where that's at, so see if I can find out what happened here. Or else we go a little bit further back. I don't think it was him. Let's see what this yellow happened at. Oh, right there. There's the one of Ron Holyfield went for a spin. And here's our first look at that new the smoke and 97 got into the spark. Can't really see them that great from that angle, but totally updated the sparks. I'm trying to get a better view of that. All right. So the yellow flag is back out in the air for the 5th time here tonight. Hunter Waters still up front. And we'll get set to do it again. We'll get set to do it again here in just a moment. get set to go. Again. Pace lights are off on the pace car, so we are about ready to go. And the green flag back out here once again in the air. Out front, how about Todd Cray? Remember, he was back, he actually got half spun earlier, and he's worked his way back up through the field. Now sits back in P2, where he started up front and led a lot of the race, so, or first half, should I say, some of the first half. We got another out. I don't know why my flags ain't working. I'm trying to figure out why my flags ain't working. Let's check this flag real quick. Sorry guys, having trouble with my overlay. I was trying to fix it. Oh, this was a big pile up. I did not see this one. See, Ron Holyfield was involved. Who else was involved? So it all happened around the 10 of Rob Jenkins. Another look down. Oh, the 15 gets some of it. 26. The 10 spins to the inside. This could be a wild look on board with Derek Pemberton. He made it through this. On board with Derek as we ride on board with him. Right behind that 26 car. Right there, it looks like Todd Guest came up into 15. Behind it was just chaos after that happened. So caution comes back out in the air. We're all at 93, so we are taking these laps away slowly but surely, but we are taking them away. We are getting ready to go back and do it again here at Five Flag Speedway. The pace lights are off. Get ready to go back green flag. Trying to figure out what is going on with my lights on the overlay. It's not working. I'm kind of waiting on that to see if it goes back green or not like it's supposed to. But it should be getting ready to go back green. The pace lights are off. Looks like we actually had to extend this green a little bit here. As Todd Craig on the outside with Hunter Waters still leading the way. Michael Trevarthen up in fourth. Bryson Thomason going to be third on the bottom side. And the pace truck is in. And the green flag back out in the air. We're racing here once again. As the green flag comes out. Joshua caught up in a big mess right behind the 81 of Callum to ride on board with him. Oh, we got another check up smoke involved. Cars wrecking everywhere. Big wreck at Five Flag Speedway. Took out quite a few on this one. And we stay green? Is that right? There ain't no way. Now the yellow is thrown. This is weird. That's why my flags ain't always working. Something's going on. I don't know. Looks like the 23 of Brent Adams having some issues. This was a hard hit for him. He just loses it going into the corner, and then boom, the 81, the 82, the 89, the 10, the 91. And multiple cars involved. There's Derek Pemberton with no hood. It'll be interesting to see if he keeps running. Oh, he don't have a front end. Wow. So, that just happened. And Hunter Waters on pit road. Todd Cray stays out. So we will wait and get ready to do it again. So number 7 car still leading the way at the moment. So Todd Cray, Bryson Thomas, and Johnny now up front. So the first car at Fresh Tires is going to be back in 17th position. Wow. So we are 100 laps complete of 175 next week, Atlanta Motor Speedway. That's going to be a fun one. Looking forward to that. All right, here we go. Pace lights are off. Pace truck taking a left, go down pit road. As the green flag sets the wave, green flag is out in the air. Now my flags are working good, so that's awesome. Oh, Patrick. Oh, making some door contact there with the 17, muscling his way through. Joshua takes over 7. Wow, that was a heck of a pass. Underneath the 9, Adam Madison's been kind of quiet here tonight in the 9 car. Actually don't look like he's got a lot of damage. There's a little bit there, but definitely not the worst we've seen. Todd Cray first. This is a good battle right here between first and second. Going to be, it is fresher tires compared to Todd, so it'll kind of be interesting to see if Todd's able to hold back Johnny with these fresher tires. Yeah, look at this battle. It's going to be a good one right here. We're going to stay with these two guys for just a moment, because as long as nothing happens behind them, it's going to be good. Now, if a caution was to come out, it's going to be interesting to see what Todd decides to do. It's going to be tough, I think, for Todd to hold off Johnny with these tires compared to, what Johnny has. I mean, you're talking about literally 35 lap difference in tires. Granted, we did have some yellows and stuff, so I don't know. I mean, he may be able to hang on to it a little bit longer than what we think. I mean, he's doing a good job right now of actually being able to defend his top spot. If you're Johnny, you're basically going to have to set up a run off the corner. I don't think you're going to be able to really go to the high side. You're basically going to have to drive underneath Todd, which is going to be very tough to do right now. So these two have actually checked out over the field now. They got 2-second lead over third place Todd Guess. Joshua back there as well, but these two guys have checked away from this field, or from third, and the rest of the field. So as he continues to drive away, we're on 113 now. Time is ticking down. Go. Watch for a run to be set up here off one of these corners from Johnny. Johnny riding on board with the number 4 car. They exit turn 2. Johnny comes in here right now as far as the points go. Pretty solid. He's got 2 wins. Todd Cray, however, does not have a win yet this season, which is kind of surprising to me. So he's looking for his first win in the number 21. We are coming up on 50 to go here very shortly. I mean, these two guys continue to check out of the third place, which is absolutely wild to me. Meanwhile, that's going on. A little bit farther back is just chaos that could break loose at any second. They're actually doing a really nice job of laying off each other a little bit here for now. Derek Pemberton's up to 16th right now with a beat-up race car. Same as Rob Jenkins. He's still in the top 10 right now with the front off his car as well. Todd Cray actually extended a little bit right there. The last couple laps, he's been faster than Johnny. Maybe Johnny burning up his tires just a little bit. Not sure. Maybe he's backing up to cool him down as well to try to get a run. Meanwhile, we'll jump back a little bit as you see Michael Shvarkin, Adam Matz, and Dwayne Hunt all racing side by side. Here comes Shvarkin. Taking away 9th place from Rob Jenkins. Matt's still running that high side. We've seen Matt's actually on that high side a couple times now. I mean, it kind of can't get down at the moment. Big shout out to Patrick as well. Patrick currently running P5. He's done a fantastic job as we are 50 laps away from wrapping this one up. Coming to 50, that is. Big shout out to Patrick in the number 93. It's right up in front of him. He gets to see this battle kind of slowly. Whoa! Guess what's the big save? Joshua looking to make a big pass here. Joshua comes in here 7th in the points. Todd Guess comes in here 10th in the points. And here you go. Joshua looking to take away P3. Patrick likes this. He likes when the two battle side by side. It's going to allow the 93 to close the gap in as well. Joshua takes it away that time and moves himself into third place. Tell you somebody that's going to be hurt. Well, it's actually, I want to say Jeff Hollingford, but he's up to 12th right now. Somebody that's really going to hurt from the points here tonight is Levi Poland. That may, depending. Well, you're looking. Kyle Vermeer may have a good chance, I think, to actually maybe move himself into. Nope, he's back in 20th, actually. So, man, I don't know. Rob Jenkins is going to gain a few points if he even finishes where he's at, even in 13th. He's looking at maybe moving up in. I don't know if he'll move into the top 10, but be very close. Or Kyle Vermeer may be able to steal. So, it's going to be very close next week to see who makes the playoffs. That final spot, final two spots could be big, so we'll have to wait and see how that works out. One thing Michael Trevarthen's doing, though, solidifying his chance for next week to make it to the playoffs with this run. But with Levi Poland having a not-so-great day, and Jeff Unich as well not having a great day, it's going to open up the playoffs next week for quite a few people, I do believe. Shout out to Derek Pemberton, by the way. Up to 13th with a beat-up race car. Look at that car. He don't even have a nose or a fender on the front. Just got caught up in stuff that's happened up in front of him. He's running up inside the top 15. That's pretty impressive. Don't know how long it'll work out for, but you never know. I mean, really looking at his lap times to the leaders, Derek's actually matching what the leader's running right now. Speaking of the leader, there is Todd Cray, still running up front. I was wondering about the older tires, but it is paying off. Still working it and keeping that distance pretty good between himself and Johnny. Watching Todd Cray now working, getting ready to catch some lap traffic. This could be the turning point of this race. Lap traffic, if they get into it, and they are going to get into this since this run. I've talked about it at every short track. We've had it at Bristol. We've had it at other races. Short tracks, to me, is such a determining factor. If we get a long green flag run like we're seeing now, who gets through lap traffic better? That's where things are going to, take a turn. We're watching Todd Cray right now. We're looking at lap times. Oh, we may have a wreck. I don't know. I thought I heard somebody's tires going around, but maybe not. It looks like everybody's good for now. But we watch lap traffic, and now we wait. And right here is a fine example. Mark not doing nothing wrong by any means. He's going to give the 21 the lane, but it's all about the exit. You catch him at the wrong time, and it allows the Ford to close in. You see the distance did close in a little bit. It wasn't much, but you do see a distance closing in. Johnny did close in by about a 10th dealing with the lap car, but look right here, you can see a lot of lap cars right up in front of this 4 car and the 21, and they're going to have to deal with it. They're coming up on, it looks like that's Jeff Unich, who probably going to put up a little bit more of a fight against the 21 than he will the 17, just because he's not a lap down. You don't want to go a lap down, so he's going to try to stay, on the lead lap. And same as these guys in front of him, you don't want to go a lap down. Unfortunately, the only way to do that is try to stay out in front of the leader. So what do? You put a block on and hope a yellow comes out most of the time. Some guys don't do that. But it does happen from time to time. So we'll see right here as you see the 21 closing in on this 89. I don't expect Jeff to put up too much of a fight here on Todd Cray. Well, he does go to the low lane, which is very interesting. And that's just part of racing, that when it comes to not wanting to go a lap down. Oh, this is going to happen right here in front of the leaders. The 81 almost gets the bumper from Bryson Tomlinson. You're going to see this 4 close in fairly quickly here, I do believe. You see the run right there. This is not easy for Todd. Oh, we got a car that's blinked as well. Well, he's wild the last 20 laps of this race. Look at Johnny. Johnny has closed the gap in quite a bit now. And see, the 89 is not doing nothing wrong. And here comes Johnny looking to the inside. Not going to be able to get there yet. But if you're the 21, what happens then? Yep, you see it right there. Getting a little aggressive. You start putting a bumper to people. Hey, you need to go. And he's still not able to get there. Now, this right here is a friendly thing here for the 21. The 2 is there as well. So this is going to allow the 21 a little bit of a break here. This is just short track racing at its best right now. Like, this is a great example. Jeff's not doing anything wrong, by the way. Like, I just want to point that out. He is doing nothing wrong. He's trying to hold his spot and so he don't lose the lap. Now, unfortunately, he's going to right there. Now, you'll see Jeff probably wind up moving out of the way here for the 89. This is just more... Oh! The 4 not getting his way either. The 89's down. See, now you're getting to the point where you're mad, especially if you're Johnny. The 89 really needs to give that lane up on these guys that are racing for the lead. Just saying. And there it goes. So, yeah, I don't think somebody had to say something on the radio, I believe. I don't know, but either way, that was fun to watch. But Jeff did really nothing wrong at all. Now what happens? Todd Cray has to set his sights on the next lap car. Bryson Tomlinson go to racing just as hard as well. Probably. go. Thomason, unfortunately, doing a lap down. Oh, look at this, yellow. This just changed the game. Who wrecked? Andrew Chapman around in the 2. This is twice now. He's kind of been involved here. Oh, the 81 goes up. Now, this is... Oh, Patrick. Oh, man. 93 really nowhere to go. Oh. That's a tough break for Patrick. Hopefully, you know what? That damage is not going to really affect it, I don't think. But it's going to be interesting. The pit road's going to be open. Yeah, a lot of cars are going to come down here. I like the call to come down. I mean, I get why the leaders didn't. I like the call to come down, especially if you're, you know, just a little bit further back. So this is about to get very interesting. Get ready to do it here once again. Green flag is out. Kansas 21. Hold off. Now the 24, because here comes the 24. Oh, we may have a wreck going on behind them. There is a big one. Adam Matz around. Caution may come out. Yellow flag is out. Now this right here, honestly, the 81 also involved. This right here is kind of, in my opinion, what Todd Craig really needs. That allows the lap cars, or the cars that came down and took tires, not to use the tires off the 26, just the back of the 9. Well, we're almost 4 wide. What happened to Patrick? Oh, Patrick came down. He took tires, I think. He's back in 19. All right, here we go. We wait for the pace lights to go off. This is going to be an unofficial green-white checker, I think. The white flag comes out. Race is official no matter what happens. Here we go. Here we go. Pace car is in. Green flag is out. Watching the green flag, your white flag. There it is. White flag is out. Race is official. Battle right now really going to be back for third for Hunter Waters and Bentley Glasser. Waters trying to take it. Todd Craig looks to make his way to the playoffs on the final lap at 5 flags. Out of turn 4. Look at the 3-wide battle. Off turn 4. Wrecking behind him. Craig wins. Joshua gets third. Todd Guest finishes P2. But your winner, Todd Cray, as the fireworks go off in the background, will put the Pets in Paradise car, number 21, Victory Lane, here at Five Flag Speedway. Todd Guest, Joshua Ref, Hunter Waters, Johnny finishes 5th, Bentley Glasser, Dwayne Hunt, Michael Trevarthen finishes good one, Kyle Vermeer, Jeff Hollingsworth, Ron Holly, Derek Pemberton, Ross Canoe, Trent Ringler, Rob Jenkins. Pace car burning it down is the winner here tonight, Todd Cray. We're going to talk to him right now. Congratulations, Mr. Todd Cray. This is a well-deserved victory. He has been working hard to get back in victory lane, and here he is getting the burnouts and all that good stuff done. As the fireworks go off in the background, Todd Cray, Pets in Paradise, back in victory lane, man. Congratulations.
Woo! Much needed, guys. Much needed.
You definitely needed that one, not only for just momentum and confidence back in yourself. You was 13th in points and really solidifying your way because it was not guaranteed a spot in the playoffs coming into tonight.
No. We had a really rough weekend last week with the doubleheader. Just wasn't prepared and wasn't able to execute. We're short tracker at heart, so we knew this would be one that we marked on the calendar. Dropped back to 13th in points. Yep, it was definitely one that we need to come out and perform. But it's tough out there. I mean, Johnny put it on me the whole race, and I was just trying to balance, needing a good finish but wanting to win the race. So, whew, man, that was awesome.
Lap cars are always a fun thing to deal with, and he wasn't a lap down. But, man, that had to be nerve-wracking coming up behind the 89 and some other cars as well and racing you hard while you're up front. And of course, they're trying to hold on to their spot and don't want to go a lap down, but that had to be a little nerve-wracking as well.
Yeah, we seen it coming. They got behind Yanis there a couple times. They were side by side. Johnny got back up to me, and it's very hard. The patience level there because I was getting loose. I was burning that right rear a little bit, and it's hard to come off that turn low, make it stick in the next turn. But once we got the nose there, the guys were they were willing to give, and they raced their race, no problem with that, and had a little. Got turned sideways probably about a little earlier in the race, so we were glad to be able to bounce back from that and just come back for a much-needed win at one of our kind of tracks that we really enjoy.
Dude, I'm actually glad that you won this, and that's something I'm not, really supposed to do, but I'm actually very happy that you won this one. That is definitely, you not only did you need it, but just how impressive that you raced tonight. That's a heck of a job as always. You always do a good job, man. Congratulations. Shout-outs and all that you want to give out.
Yeah, keep it short tonight. Pets in Paradise, all the guys here running the league, the broadcast. Just going to get down to the grindstone here, and we still got next week to finish this thing off and secure our spot, and then put in the time and get after it and try to win that championship. And shout out to my cousin Jess too, my good luck charm. Needed it, so put that one out there to her.
Hey, good job tonight, man. I'm glad you got back in victory lane.
All right, guys. Thank you.
All right, there you go. Todd putting it back in victory lane. Next up, we got another Todd finishing in P number 2. And honestly, he was fast all night. Coming up just short on the win. But, I mean, honestly, I think if you would have told him he'd be sitting in second place, he'd be somewhere okay with that. Todd, guess you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead.
Man, you needed this. Points, of course, big thing right now. You was pretty well above the cut line, but this right here looks like it may solidify you, unless something unfortunate happens like in lap 1 next week, but it looks like this may solidify you for the playoffs. So good run tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm thrilled to come home second tonight. Of course, it's been nice to get that win and be locked in, but yeah, it was awesome race tonight. It's a pretty tough track, with these cars and this package and everything. But all in all, it was a good day for us and a lot of fun.
Yeah, man, it looked like the day-night transition, because I know this is a nighttime setup. It looked like that it took a little while for the setup to really come in until the sun went down.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, once the sun went down, the cars really felt like they came to us, and it's a tough track to handle with the older tires. So once you got towards the end of the run, you were about 3/4 throttle coming down the back stretch and the front stretch.
That's why it looked so slow.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you couldn't get all the way to the throttle with old tires, but so yeah, it's starting on the outside there. I think I started on the outside. I don't know, maybe 6 laps to go. It was before that last caution, and man, I tell you, that was crazy.
Well, man, either way, it puts you in P2, which is always great for going into the regular season finale next week. So good job tonight, man. Any shout outs you want to give out?
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, shout out to Jeff and all the guys that put on this league. It's a lot of fun to run with these guys. Appreciate you doing the broadcast. Always enjoy going back and watching them. And I believe my dad's watching tonight, so
awesome.
Shout out to him.
Hey, dude, good job. Go see what you can do next week at Atlanta.
Awesome, man. Appreciate it.
Buddy. Definitely well deserved. Next up, we got Mr. Guest. I'm sorry, not Mr. Guest. We just had him on. I'm an idiot. We got Joshua. I apologize for that. We'll talk to Joshua right now. And honestly, sitting in P3 after that wild turn 4, man, that's got to feel pretty good, I think. How's it going?
Oh, pretty good. I know the wild turn 4 there. Actually, it was a wild race all the way. I guess the whole 135 left there.
Let me know how what did you think of the tonight's race? Like the track, this car very tough to really learn. A lot of wheel spin on these cars, especially with the Cup car. Talk about driving a Cup car on this place.
Yeah, actually, on my track, I think I do pretty well with I guess throttle control, and I guess that's one of the reasons why I did pretty well last night or last week at the Rural. But yeah, the Rural, I actually like the track. Got involved in the wreck on the very first part of the lap, or first part of the race, and after that, so much battling on the way back through the field. I felt maybe I'll get a minute or two of air. After a while, I just said, whatever, which wants to be out there, we'll see what happens. Somehow I got the top 3.
With a third place finish, man, you was 33 points ahead of the cut line, so you wasn't solidified because you didn't know what would happen tonight. This right here is going to wind up putting you into the playoffs. That's got to feel pretty good, I think. You're 7th in points coming in. So that's got to feel pretty good knowing that you really can just go out there and have fun next week, I believe.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a relaxing race next week. Hopefully have some good momentum going into the more playoff races. Hopefully we can do something there when that time comes.
For sure, man. Hey, any shout outs you want to give out? Finishing P3 tonight. That was a fun race, by the way, off turn 4.
Yeah, glad you enjoyed it. A little bit more nervous on my end. I bet. But yeah, I want to give a shout out to my buddy Elliot, and then also shout out to all of you guys that did put the series on. It was a good race for you guys.
For sure on that, man. Hey, go good next week, see if you can get the win.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, man. Well, there you go. Top 3 finishers here tonight. Hope everybody enjoyed the race. It was fun. I had a little downtime during that broadcast. Sorry, I was trying to get my thing to work, so I do apologize. But that finish was fantastic. Loved it. Next week, Atlanta's going to be fun. I love Atlanta. It's one of my favorite tracks to actually watch racing on, especially that old surface because it beats the tires up, so that's always fun. That'll do it for me tonight, guys. Congratulations, Todd Craig. Well-deserved victory. Y'all have a great night. Take care as always. See y'all.